What is up, guys? It is crazywhizYT and welcome back to a brand new video, and we're about to hit 1k. So once we hit 1k, I'm gonna be doing a face cam Q&A, so make sure to leave your questions down below so that I can answer them at 1k. Bam, there you go. So we're gonna be in Photoshop and I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Twitter banner. So I'm gonna be showing you step by step on how you can make a Twitter banner. So basically the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a template, which is gonna be it's gonna be 1500 by 500. So 1500 by 500, so the height is gonna be 500. All right, just like that. And as for the background, make sure it's transparent. If it's not, click here and scroll down until you find transparent and click on it. There you go, and we're just gonna hit create. All right, there you go, guys. Once you have it, it should look something like this. And from this part on, it's gonna depend on what you want your banner to look like, what kind of style or like what kind of graphics you want on it. So basically you can follow along. So I want something that's like really visible. So the first thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna search. So I'm just gonna search for let's say I'm gonna search for abstract background, like that. There you go. All right, just like that. So you can basically search for anything you want. So I'm gonna go to the images, and as you can see, we have a whole bunch of tech backgrounds that I can use for my thing. I like this one, so I'm gonna click on this one just to check it out to see if I like the design and everything. So I really do like this part right here, but I'm gonna look for something else. So let's scroll down. I like this one too, but we're just gonna keep scrolling down until I find something that's really appealing. So I do like this one too. So I'm gonna be going with this one right here. So this one looks pretty cool, and it has like that tech background and all that. So I'm gonna right click on this and save image as. There you go, and I'm just gonna paste this on the desktop or save it on the desktop just like that. I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna go to file, place embedded. All right, and we're gonna bring this here. All right, there you go. As you can see, it's really small, so we're basically just gonna zoom in. So hold out and scroll out using your mouse, and I'm just gonna hold shift and drag this up like that, and then I'm just gonna try to reposition it to the point where I get only the part I want. So I just want to get this part right here. There you go. Click enter. And also I'm also trying to make sure that I have all the good parts on the right side, because we also have a profile picture that's gonna go right here. I'm gonna try to customize this to something that I like. I'm gonna change it to the colors that I like. So I'm gonna go to hue and saturation, which is gonna be this option right here. There you go. This is always a great option if you want to change how something looks. So we're gonna go right here. So we have this blue. So I kind of like this orange right here. So for now, we're just gonna keep it orange, and I might change it later, but for now I'm gonna keep it at this orange right here. There you go. And we can also mess with the saturation. So if you go down, it's gonna turn black and white. If you go all the way up, it's gonna bring out all the saturation. So I'm just gonna bring this to about 70. There you go. It's really good. And then the lightness, I'm gonna make it a little dark. All right, just like that. That looks pretty good. Now that we have this, we can also add the color balance. So I'm gonna turn it into this like orange reddish type of image. And then I'm gonna mess with this magenta. As you can see, if I go to the left, it's gonna bring the red more to this side, and if I go to the right, it's gonna kind of turn this part into something that's not it's not good at all. So try to blend it like this, and then we're gonna get the red on the left side, and we're gonna go with the yellows. And you can see the difference here. So if you go all the way here, it's gonna take out the darkness on this side, but if you go to the right, it's gonna bring it a little more. So we're gonna put it to about right here, so +5. All right, that looks really good. Now that we have this, we're gonna add something else on top of this. So we're gonna go back to Google, and you wanna search for something else. So something I really like to search for is always the grunge. So you wanna look for black and white most of the time, because that's really easy to blend with your image. So I just look for black and white, and I'm gonna look for something that looks really cool. So we're just gonna let's try to find something that looks awesome. So I'm thinking about this one. So this looks kind of interesting. So I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna save this image as, so I'm gonna click place embedded, and then I'm gonna add the grunge. So as you can see, the grunge is small, so I'm gonna hold shift and drag it all the way up like that, nice and smooth. That, Control T. We're gonna zoom out a bit, hold shift, and we're gonna drag it up, and this looks really good. All right, just like that, bam. Let's zoom in. All right, and let's just rename this so that we don't get confused. And we're gonna try to blend this. Let's try multiply, and multiply this looks pretty cool, but I'm gonna try going down, and this is darken, this is lighten, screen, color dodge. All right, so this is soft light. So this looks pretty cool. I'm liking this soft light, but we're gonna try all of them. You just want to try all of them to see if there's anything else you like. So this is hard light, this is vivid. Let's keep looking for more. All right, there you go. This is what I was looking for. All right, so this is what we have right now, and it's looking pretty damn good. All right, so the next thing you want to do is that make sure the top layer is selected, which is going to be the grunge or anything you have on top, and we're going to click right here, and then we're going to go to solid color. All right, this looks pretty good, and we're going to pick a gray color like this, like that, kind of like a dark gray. Click OK, and make sure it's selected, and we're going to go to filter, and we're going to go to lens correction, and just click rasterize, and you're going to want to go to custom and go down here where it says vignette, and then you're going to drag this all the way down and drag this all the way down too, just like that, and click OK. There you go. The next thing you want to do is you want to go here and go to dissolve, and you just want to go down until you find a really good blend. And what do we have? We have screen, we have color dodge, we have linear dodge. So this is where you kind of like, you have to make your own decision on what you want. So I'm going to go all the way up to screen. All right, just like that. So screen is looking pretty good, and just to kind of like lower the whiteness right here in the middle, I'm going to turn down the opacity to about and at 50. All right, just like that. This looks really good. All right, so this is what we have so far, and it's looking really good. And the next thing I like to do is I like to go back all the way down to the background layer, and I right click and I merge all the visible layers, and they all become one big layer. And I like to apply the hue and saturation one more time just to see what other colors are gonna pop up, and I might even like them. So I'm gonna go all the way to the left so that we can see what else we have. So right now we have this blue, and we have this purple right here. There you go. I'm kind of like liking this because it looks really dope. And let's see, we're gonna turn into like an orange. So this is what we had, and kind of like a yellowish green, but I feel like I'm gonna switch this to a purple, to something like this. All right, so this is how I'm gonna have it, something that looks like this. And then once we do this hue and saturation, we're gonna go to color balance, and then we're gonna see what we have here. So there you go. So as you can see, this kind of like messes with the left side. So we're gonna try to make the left side kind of like this, just a little dark, like that. There you go. It looks pretty good, and that's about 20. And this, make sure you don't go to the left where if you have this color, because it's just gonna make it more like of the same color. You don't want that. So we're gonna kind of like 21, something like that. And then here, you don't want to do this. We're gonna like make it more blue. So these two colors kind of like go together, but you don't want to put too much blue because it's gonna look ugly. So we're gonna go to about right here. There you go. So this is looking pretty good so far. If you want to add more graphics on top of this, you can always do that. All right, and this is pretty much what I'm gonna have for the background. And as you can see, this is kind of like too bright. If you really don't like it really bright, create a new layer, and then I'll just get my paintbrush. There you go. Get my brush tool and make sure it's pretty big. And I'm gonna go here, bam, there you go. Choose black, and then paint on top of this like that. And then you're gonna turn down the opacity. Not this one, but you're gonna turn down this one right here. That's why you created a new layer. And then you're gonna turn down the opacity. Bring it to about maybe a 50. like that. Now it's not too bright, and if you want it too bright, you can even lower the opacity 40. So that looks that's all right. That looks pretty good. And the next thing you obviously want to do is add some text to this. I'm just gonna add Crazy Whiz because I don't have anything else better to put. I'm gonna add as you can see, this is some big text we have. So I'm just gonna double click to like select everything, maybe 18. All right, this is pretty good. Also, I'm gonna change this text to something else. So you can basically, like from here, you can change the text into anything else. So you can use any type of text you want, but I like brush text. So I have this text called Brush Strike. I think it was on thefonts.com. And yeah, that's where I got it. So I'm just gonna put Crazy Whiz like this. So to center this text, I'm gonna hit Control A, and then I'm just gonna hit this right here, and I'm also gonna hit this. All right, this looks pretty good. So there's gonna be a profile picture. Let me hit Control D to deselect, and there's gonna be a profile picture up here. So I don't want it to mess with the text. I'm gonna raise the text up a bit like that. So I think this is good enough so far. So what I like to do is I like to always rasterize the text. I'm gonna right click and go to blending options, just like that. Bam, there you go. And one thing I always want to do with the text, if it's a brush text or any other type of text, honestly, you can go to gradient overlay. Bam, there you go, and click right here, and I'm gonna change this bottom color. So it's gonna be like kind of like a dark purple right there, so that it matches the background. So click OK. So as you can see right here on the display, like you can barely see this. So what you can do with this is that you can kind of like move this to the right a bit, to the left I mean, or you can even move this right here. As you can see, it's more like painted, and you can kind of like move this back. I don't know what I did. Control Z to fix that, and I'm gonna move this a little bit back like that, so that we still get that white at the top. There you go, and I'm gonna hit OK. And if you wanna fix the colors, you can always double click right here. This is why I left this, and you can kind of like mess with this to like something else that you like put it right there, or go right here, make it this color, make it this, make it that. All right, just like that, guys. So this is basically how you do it. And also I'm just gonna change the text. Let's go with the gradient overlay on the text, because I don't like this purple right here. So I'm gonna change it into like kind of like a blue color, honestly, like that. I think this looks a lot better. I don't know. So you can basically do anything you want. So let me fix this a little bit more. So I want a little more white at the top. All right, like that. And then this right here, and drag this up, and then this to the right a little more. All right, this looks good. Then there you go. So this was basically like a template on what you can do to make your own header. But if you want to download this, make sure to go check out my graphics shop. It's on Selfie. The link is going to be in the description below. And also remember to leave your questions in the comment section below for my Q&A video. It's going to drop when I reach 1K subscribers, which is gonna be pretty soon. I'm really excited about that, and it's gonna be a face cam video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'm out. Peace.